Hi, welcome to the live stream. My name's Jabeen and I'm a channel of Archangel Raphael. And in this live stream, Archangel Raphael will give messages according to who's listening and who will be listening afterwards. And he'll also do some healing work as well on everybody. So I'm just going to let him come through now and speak. I would like you to know that I am speaking on behalf of many other angels, and when I speak, what I am doing is articulating in words many different messages I am receiving from the angels. What they would like you to know is that you are all assimilating a lot at the moment. A lot of karmic debris is being processed and assimilated in terms of you receiving new information from it about your way of being and other people. I also would like to share that there is no such thing as needing to look for information that is accurate, that is right for you. It will find you. And the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of you here really want to know the truth about what is going on in the world around you. You want to know the truth about everything in your life. And what I will say is that as you look for it, it can be quite in one way or another draining on your energy. What I will say is the right information will find you, and I would like you to be open to it, but not to go around looking for it, because as you look, you will be in one way or another swamped with information that you have to sift through, which will take your time and energy. What I'm really trying to say is be open to life, be open to what comes your way, keep yourselves open to truth, and make sure that you affirm inwardly that truth finds you. Because as you focus on this, making yourselves a match for truth, you automatically attract it. What I'm saying is for people who want truth, it finds them. And for people who want to stay in the illusion, who hide from truth because of fear, because of all sorts of other things going on in them, they will be perpetually walking cycles in their lives of illusion that take them nowhere and that ultimately take them from the earth. And by this, what I mean is that those who walk in illusion, those who are not open to truth, will ultimately find that they are not able to keep going forwards on earth because the energies have changed. And what is happening is those who are refusing to wake up will be ultimately destroyed. And it is good for you to know that this will mean that they will go into another realm and have to learn that way. I am saying all this because what I'm really trying to say to all of you is that there is a lot going on the earth plane. There is actually a lot to understand about the world around you. And what I will say also is that as you understand more, as the information reaches you, you will wake up even more from the inside, because there is a lot that has been going on for a very long time. And as you awaken to it, it does actually wake you up on deeper levels inside about ways that you have been manipulated into being who you are not. I would like you to know that because of this, there is going to be a tremendous surge in life force energy in all of you. Because as you wake up on deeper levels, you automatically find more of yourself. You find that you have more energy for life because you are no longer being dumbed down. You are no longer living in the illusion. You are starting to realize that actually there are a lot of things which have been taken out of your hands, which have meant that destructive energies are able to be a daily part of your lives. I am speaking about things such as modern medicine. I am speaking about things such as diet, nutrition, such as how you live on an everyday level, how you conduct your affairs, how you go about your day to day lives with feelings of anxiety about all sorts of things that really shouldn't matter, but that have been made to matter because of the way you have been indoctrinated collectively. And this can be impacting the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about all aspects of yourself, the way you feel about who you are on the inside, whether it is acceptable to be your true self according to what you have been indoctrinated to be like, and according to all kinds of other standards which are not coming from the inside. What I'm saying is that you are all truly waking up to what is real and what is not. And this process of awakening is extremely potent in all of you at the moment. There is not a single person hearing this who is not a part of this. I do not see any of you who are hearing this are going round in circles. You are all in the process of fully awakening, and through this, you will find a lot more joy in your lives. You will find new careers, even, or perhaps find that you move location to somewhere you did not expect to be. You are all coming back to yourselves, and through this, you will automatically have your needs met. I also would like to say that it is the right time to consider the possibility of fully changing your lives if you feel to, in other ways as well. So, if you feel there are things which have been there for a long time, which have not quite felt right to you, it is a good time to make changes, to completely clear out what no longer works for you, and to make the sort of changes you would not have imagined yourselves to make in this lifetime. What I'm also trying to say is that you are not going to have to repeat cycles anymore. And it is up to you to completely obliterate what no longer works for you. And as you do this, it will happen. You will not have to fight against the current in order for it to be so, because life is fully supporting massive change in all your lives. And what I will also say is whatever you decide is for the best for you will be supported by life. I also would like you to know that as family members gather over Christmas time, it may be an opportunity to clear the air with some of them. What I will say is that it is not a time for holding back. It is a good time to bring up whatever is bothering you and clear the air. What I see for some of you here is that you will not walk forwards with your family members. You will find that there is a lot of distance between you, more than ever, because you are growing and being more true to yourself, and your family members are doing the same. So you may find that when you clear the air, there is more distance. But for some of you, there will be more closeness. But whatever happens, know that it is meant to be. It is for the best, and everyone will have their needs met as a result of being more true to themselves. I would like to speak some more now about karma, karmic debris that is clearing at the moment. No one here is immune from the effects of this. And what I mean by this is that as karma clears, you will find yourselves feeling worse for wear at times. It is a messy process, and what we like to do is help you do it in a more refined way, so you do not have to go through all the earthly chaos, so you can do it internally and change something on other levels, which has automatic implications on the outside, on what goes on around you. So, what I would like to do in this live stream is do a karma clearing for you, for loved ones, for all those you are connected to karmically, where there is still karma to be resolved. And as this is cleared on levels that you are not able to tangibly experience on the earth plane, you will notice that on the earth there is a clearer energy and a clearer sense inside you of what is right, of what you want to say to the other person, if anything at all. What I will say is once these levels are cleared, whatever is right will happen on the earth plane, whether it is for you to speak to certain people and fully resolve matters on earth and then walk forwards with them, or whether it is to simply, in one way or another, lay something to rest and permanently walk away from certain people who you have repeated cycles with over many lifetimes. What I'm saying is that this is the right time for resolving all karma, so you walk forwards by the end of the year feeling free of everything that has ever been, and you go into a new cycle, a new karmic cycle, where there is a clean sheet, and hopefully it will stay clean. You will be able to walk in alignment with Source if you would like to, and stay in one way or another free of negative karma for the rest of your lives. This is what I am hoping will happen for all of you. So I will do this clearing now. Be present, and it will be done. May the light that is within you and around you fully support this process. And in this moment, I ask for the Lords of Karma to fully clear in all directions of time and space all karma between you and others, all karma that is ready to be cleared. I would like to include loved ones, family members, people who you are karmically bound to in one way or another, but also people you may not expect. So, whoever is in one way or another part of your karma will come in now and be worked on too. What I will say is by the end of this, you will feel lighter and clearer, and you will have a sense that you are more free. This will be done. I would like any core issues that have been there which have created this karma, any core issues in you and others to also be worked on. Because what I will say is that it is often imbalances that create karma in the first place. So anything that is there in you will be cleared and in the other person. What this will do is make sure that you will not create new karma because these imbalances will be sorted out. Sometimes it is trauma, but sometimes it is other things, things that you do without realizing it, that create a bad energy between you and others. So this will be done. I would like I would like you to know that what I would like you to be in, the energies, are energies which enable you to feel good from the inside. At the moment, there is a lot of change going on in all of you. And when you feel that you have to do things that are not really what you would choose, they make you feel much worse, the energies around you, because you feel that you are having to put time and energy into activities that are not feeding you. What I will say is at the moment it is important to do things that bring you life, that give you more life force, that make you feel good. And the reason I'm saying this is because when you are purging, there is so much going on and it takes energy. And when you have to do things that you would rather not, it makes you feel much worse. It is like then you feel the outside is reflecting your inner life, which is all about trying to clear negative energy and be okay within it. What I would like you to know is that if you can avoid doing things you would rather not, things that have to be done, but you are not quite feeling up to it, if you can put this off, then that is good, because later on, at the end of the year, you will all have more energy. But at the moment, you are still in the thick of things. For those of you who have to get certain things done, what I will say is remember to be very mindful of your energies when you are doing these things. So rather than try to force yourselves to do too much, simply pace yourselves and to see if you can work when you really feel like it. And then when you don't, give yourselves plenty of breaks. The reason I'm saying this is because it is really not the right time to be trying to do tasks which are laborious, hard, taxing on you in one way or another. These tasks can be done later on, but if they can't, give yourself a lot of time for going inwards. Give yourself a lot of good energy in other ways, and then do these things when you feel up to it. I am giving this message to those of you who have been feeling that you have to do certain things that you don't want to at the moment. I would like you to know that we will support you in what you have to do, but you do not have to force yourself to do anything, and you can give yourself time in between what you have to do. I am saying this also so that you can stay balanced at this time, because some of you have so much coming up that you find it hard to manage. And because of this, sometimes you have outbursts of rage and anger. I would like you to know that this is a symptom of unprocessed emotion from the past coming up to be processed, and it is hard to keep on top of, because when there is a lot going on around you, there is not enough time and space to be with it. So, this is why I am emphasizing giving yourselves plenty of breaks when you are doing things that you would prefer not to, things which do not feed you. Because in this way, you give yourself time to be with this unprocessed emotion, so you do not explode and have fits of rage and anger. I have a few messages about the week ahead. One of them is that you will find a lot of good energy comes to you automatically as you give yourself time to yourself. You will attract good energy from others, because as you go within and process negative emotion, it opens the door for goodness to come in that will further heal you from the past. The second message I have is that there is not a lot of point in contacting people who you have had disputes with, because everybody is in the thick of purging negativity from their systems. So give yourself time and give other people time. And the final message is to be very mindful of how much time you spend outdoors. So if you are outdoors, go into nature, but do not spend too much time going out and being with people in environments which are social, or environments which are full of a lot of chaos and activity, because you do all need space at the moment to be with yourselves. In the current climate, there is not a lot going on anyway, but if there is, be with yourselves rather than engage too much with the outer world. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, thank you for listening, everyone, and hope you benefited from this live stream and have a lovely week ahead. Thank you.